There's a swing and a drive. It's a bomb. Another homer. His 63rd home run of the season. It's 8-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
One Blue Jays way in Toronto. Welcome to Rogers Center. Labor Day baseball coming up on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, your 2025 Toronto.
2 outs, nobody on. And now Charlie Yamamoto. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. His 62nd home run of the season, and the Twins have the lead now. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing. First base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hard hit, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Up next to Minnesota.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So digging in, Charlie Yamamoto. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed.
1 out, base is empty. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and that should be extra bases.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks.
Charlie Yamamoto, the next Twin up to hit. 4 for 4. He singled 3 times and hit a homer. There's a swing and a drive. It's a bomb. Another homer. His 63rd home run of the season. It's 8-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that. Playing meaningful games in September is always exciting. A win today, first day of the month. This will just add more fuel to the fire.
The left fielder, number 24, Charlie Yamamoto.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
The batter.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Bangs off the wall. The throw into second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Charlie Yamamoto.
Ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. And it's off the batter's eye. His 64th home run of the season. It's 5-zip. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Ball to strike. Out towards left center. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play, but man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning. Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb.
Now at the plate, Charlie
The
Yamamoto.
left fielder, Charlie Yamamoto.
Run is at first, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around second is Correa. Coming home. Relay throw home. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
The Jays leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A massive home run. Home run number 65 on the year. It's 5-2. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again. This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. 2 of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, a couple of first-place teams, 2 of the best in the sport squaring off here tonight.
Well, coming into the season, based on the moves that they made in the offseason, this is the expectation. So they are realizing their potential. But going head-to-head, this might be a preview of what we see late in October.
And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. Here's some real... Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
We've grown to expect him to just roll in the games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very easy at times, and now he's up to 40 saves for the year.
Back now at Oriole Park, and here is Gunnar Henderson. Bounce to the left side. Oh, and it hits the base. The throw in, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Bottom of the 8th, and now it's Austin Hayes. And he deals. There's a swing and a drive. Dives and makes the catch.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Kicks and fires. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, tag, got him.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third. Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
The left fielder, number 24, Charlie Yamamoto.
That one ripped. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He'll touch them all. His 66th home run of the season, and that gives him the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line. But when you start the season, your goal is to win that division and win it as convincingly and as early as possible. Well, they did just that. So the good thing, they'll be able to rest some players. If you've got some players banged up, they'll be able to bounce back. The challenging part is keeping everybody sharp and fresh for playoff baseball.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in. Charlie Yamamoto leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Charlie Yamamoto, the next Twin up to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. His 67th home run of the year. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, dude. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well. Anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Now at the plate, Colson Montgomery.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Lays out, makes the play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Charlie Yamamoto. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. The pitch. Swung on, belted. That one's back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. One runs in. Runner around third. In to score from first. It's 2-0.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around third. Fires it to the plate. The tag out.
Well, Boog, you have to be able to trust your coaches in this spot. That's what baseball is all about. You're relying on the people around you to set you up for success. Players need to rely on their coaches the same way they rely on their teammates.
Now batting, left fielder.
Well, you got to give them credit out there.
Base is empty, one away here in the second game of the series. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. A solo shot. His 68th homer of the year. And they add on. It's 5-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now it's going to be Jason Hayward. That one ripped left field. The play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset. When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last.
So up next for Minnesota, Charlie Yamamoto. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season. Drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. The throw in. He's safe.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Bubic back to work. And a rope into center field, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourself. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
From one Twins way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Minnesota Twins. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. On both sides, this game really matters. So up next for Minnesota, Charlie Yamamoto. He's a guy who does it all. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. That one to first, could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digit.
And the batter now, Charlie Yamamoto.
No left fielder, Charlie Yamamoto.
Correa off of first with 2 away. Liner, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay, but he's in there easily. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up. You don't reach 45 saves in a season by wasting opportunities. This guy's been taking advantage of these moments all year, and we saw it happen again in this win.
And next for the Angels, Josh Smith. Dives for it! Got it! Makes the play. And wow, what a great diving catch, Singy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make.
And the Angels claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
He closes out his 50th career save, so that one has a little extra meaning to it. You don't collect this many saves by accident. Another job well done.